What's going on, everyone? We're back with another challenge video, this time on F125. We're going to be doing last first against 0% AI, but we have to take a 5-second penalty each lap. Now, obviously, qualifying wise, we don't care about qualifying. We're going to just spin it into a wall. There we go, that is our qualifying done. We can now start 20th and see how we do. Perfect, that is quali done. Into last, as you can see. Last place, no time set. And it is race day. The way we're going to do this is the 5 seconds we are going to come off the throttle and slow for 5 seconds on the pit straight each lap. We are in for the race. We're going to wait 5 seconds on the start, make sure we take our penalty for the first lap. We're going to hold it about 1100 and on 5 seconds. We're going to get going and hopefully at some point stop that awful wheel spin. And have a massive lock up into the first corner. But we don't mind because our exit speed has been unreal. Oh, little wheel onto the grass. Hold it in 7th going up Eau Rouge. Make sure we hold as much speed as possible. Up into 8th gear. Is there anyone we can chuck it down the inside on? I don't think so. We need to be pretty safe. We can chuck it around the outside and then go inside here. That was a pretty nice couple of overtakes. Bit too far away for Ocon there, but can we just hang around the outside so then we have the inside line going through here. See, it's not been bad for overtakes. Going to try and hang it and keep it on track. That is pretty nice. Missed a downshift, which is a bit annoying, but we're going to chuck it. Really scare Piastri. Have to put it on the grass to make sure we don't get hit by Tsunoda. Fake out Alonso. Fake out Leclerc, our teammate. This has been a good first lap. We have got Russell in our sights. What on earth is Hulkenberg doing up here? Sitting in 8th gear. We are going to absolutely dive bomb the dive bomb master himself, George Russell. And as we get onto this straight off the throttle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is our penalty taken. Well, I think they did get a bit mugged off by the yellow flags there, so I don't think we've really lost that much. But as we go a little bit wide going into T1. Now it's time to lock in. Need to make sure we pull over to the side when we go for our penalty next lap. Don't want to cause any yellow flags that give the opponents any issues. Down into 5th place. Almost ran wide, but we've held it quite well and just feathered the throttle through here. Fake to the inside, down into 3rd. Oh, little bit of wash. Almost got switched back.
Nice move. Keep going.
But we didn't. We've managed to hold the position. Now with no more traffic there as well, we can take that easily quite quickly. Just Verstappen to go. We actually launch it round the outside and then sweep back to the inside. Beautiful overtake. Time to build a gap. We might do more of a stop for the next penalty because I feel like the yellow flag did mug me off a bit. Could have given ourselves an actual penalty there by absolutely binning it. So as we get to the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Let's get this done. Back on the attack. Oh, little bump on the back of Norris's wheel as we tried to switch back in. Slightly misjudged, but not the end of the world. I think we can probably cope with that wing damage. It's only a 5-lap race.
Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not enough to
Not
justify
quite
stopping
managed to
the
get
remaining
DRS,
laps.
but we are going quite quickly. Oh, he's gained so much on Verstappen through that chicane. We're not going to go for a move there. We're going to be patient. Not going to go for it here either. We're going to nearly hit the back of him. We're going to let him switch, and then we're going to go for the inside line, make him bottle it and move out of the way. And now again, it is just time to build as big a gap as we possibly can. We're going to have to slow slightly because of that wing damage, because we're being forced wide a bit. Drop to 5th. You're really starting to feel the wing damage. It's not great, but shouldn't really affect the challenge as a whole. We're still miles quicker because it is only 0% AI. Let's make sure we don't mess up our braking point as we come into the chicane. And we're going to stop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the blessing of me taking my first penalty at the start does mean that we don't really need to, nice overtake on Norris by the way, we don't really need to take a penalty on the last lap because we already would have taken 5, so we're taking 1 per lap, although we might still be able to, we are.
For a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty
Let's
air,
get
which is
Verstappen,
going to
this
affect
is
our
the
tyres,
earliest
so
we'll
try
have
to get
overtaken him,
past.
so we can really hopefully build a gap. Or as we go really deep, we're going to ease off a bit. I don't want to be cheating. That understeer is really starting to affect us from the wing damage. The turns to the right are so ropey. Just absolutely no grip. It just feels like we're about to slide as soon as you go into a right hand turn. Gap is building quite nicely though. We nearly have that full 5-second gap on Verstappen already. So we may not even lose a place as we take our final penalty. That would be pretty nice. Right.
Okay, final
1,
lap. Let's
2,
go. Final
3,
lap.
4, 5. That's probably a bit more than 5 seconds we've lost, but only losing the position to Verstappen is really not that bad, especially when we've got such a good exit on him. That is nice. So we can head up Eau Rouge with a decent lap pace, maybe a slight corner cut, but we won't talk about that. Now he will probably have DRS, so he will gain on this straight. Again, a little bit wide there, but nothing too drastic. It is going to have cost us some time, but remember we do not need to take a penalty this lap, because it will have been 5 penalties we've taken. So let's just chuck the car in. Oh, massive snap there. Managed to save it. So we're on equal performance, so that all the cars are completely identical. Oh, and look at that, we're going to have enough of a gap on Max that... Oh, don't speak too soon. As we really safely navigate the final corner and bring the car home to win. So yes, we have in fact beaten the 0% AI, taking a 5 second penalty every single lap. What an absolute dream. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments, and there'll be more like this, and hopefully an iRacing series soon. Thank you very much. See you next time.